Well, I don't think his armor helped him survive the fall. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGuy21. Welcome to Let's Play Dungeons & Dragons Baldur's Gate the Enhanced Edition. A remake? Remaster? I'm not sure what you would actually call this. Well, the Enhanced Edition, obviously. Of Baldur, the original Baldur's Gate, plus the expansion Tales of the Sword Coast, which is essentially, this version is essentially take that game in the Baldur's Gate 2 engine, modify it for modern day, and add some quality of life improvements, is the best way I can describe it. Now, unfortunately, because Baldur's Gate 1 is a fucking asshole, it is a 4:3 aspect ratio, which means black bars on the sides. I'm gonna have to do some fancy finagling and editing to fix that. Yay! That'll be fun. Let's see if I can figure out how to make that work. And if I can't, you're stuck with black bars for the rest of the playthrough. I am lazy as fuck. Shut up about it. Anyway, let's get started. Single player. I have played this game before. However, because, well, since the developers of the Enhanced Edition, is it Beamdog? Or those are the publishers? Whoever. Point is, because they actually continue updating this game with bug fixes, extra stuff, all the yada yada, let's just say I started to mod the game, and the updates broke a lot of my save files, which means they're practically useless. However, I just wanted to show you one of my pre-made characters before I had to get rid of them. Well, the one. Let's see, will this crash the game if I load this file? No, Shadow Dancer. Yes, this was, the first character I made in the Enhanced Edition. This would have been Varus. Ignore the blank portrait, because all of the custom portraits that I had, I got rid of. But yeah, he rolled a 96 on his stats spread. Take all these scores and -1, because this is a character that's essentially in New Game Plus territory. And he is a Shadow Dancer, which is a very good thief at hiding in the shadows. And it's why his skills are the way they are. But we're not going to go with that. No, no, no. Back. New game. Instead, we're going to create a new character entirely. Gender. Male. Because I can. Custom. We don't have any, so the list is fucked. It's been fucked since I had custom portraits to begin with, until an update broke that too. Great. Now we got a bunch of character portraits. Most of them are companions, which I'll never use, so I'll just take the one that looks good. Unfortunately, there's nothing here that's directly correlates to the character, but you'll do. If you played the game before, you know what companion has this portrait, you'll understand why. Fortunately, we're never going to use him, so I'll have to stick with Grace. Elven supremacy for the win. Sorry about that. I just got done eating a plate of pizza rolls. And my coffee is still too hot to drink. Elves tend to be shorter and slimmer than humans. Their features are finely chiseled and delicate, and they speak in melodic tones. Elves are looked upon as frivolous and aloof. They concern themselves with the natural beauty, dancing, frolicking, and other similar pursuits. Their humor is clever, as are their songs and poetry. There are 6 racial divisions within the elves, within the realms: gold elves, moon elves, wild elves, sea elves, dark elves, drow, and winged elves of Ariel. Pretty sure there's more with later additions and expansion books. But in this game, elves have the following traits. 90% resistance against charm and sleep magics, very good. In provision, we can see in the dark without the use of a spell or magical item. Not really useful. +1 THAC0 bonus with bows, short swords, and long swords. Oh yes, this game uses a combination of 2nd edition and 3rd edition. Where the 3rd edition combinations come from, I don't fucking know. Which means instead of rolling a fucking d20 and adding your modifier, you had to deal with THAC0, which stands for to hit an AC of class of armor class. To hit armor class of 0, you need to roll this on a d20. It's a lot more. It's not as complicated as it seems. Positive THAC0 is bad. Negative THAC0 is good when it comes to armor class. We gain plus 5% to open locks, pickpockets, move silently, and 10% to hide in shadows. We're not making a thief, so that doesn't matter. Plus 1 dexterity and minus 1 constitution. Dexterity is useful because it increases our armor class, and constitution is annoying. Now, because we're a nifty little elf, we can multi-class straight out the bat. Now, if you were to just pick, say, a human, which I don't recommend, you can dual class, which is essentially I'll show you. If I'm allowed to do it. I don't think I can do it in this game because of levels. You see, humans right out the bat can't multi-class. They can dual class later on. What does this mean? It means you pick a class, you level it up, you select dual class, and you pick a second class that depends on what stats you have. The downside of this is, as a human, is that your first class abilities are locked and set in stone when you dual class, meaning you make a level 2 fighter, you dual class into a thief. Your fighter abilities stop at level 2, and you can't use them until the thief class has reached level 2. While your thief levels grow stronger, your fighter is stuck. So yeah, fuck dual classing, multi-classing is better. We're gonna be a fighter mage because, well, fuck clerics in this game because I do not like their weapon selection is extremely limited. I like having options. This character can use the abilities of a fighter and mage, though they cannot cast spells while in armor. They may specialize in, but not master, any weapon they choose. And normally, I would do this because, well, I like magic casters that can also fight in close combat. I seem to have an affinity for fucking spell swords. And if you're in Baldur's Gate 2, there was a certain exploit you could do that's no longer available for me, so I'm shit out of luck there. Oh well, this is the first game, not the second game. Alignment. Alignments do jack shit. Except when you're a paladin. Other than that, it doesn't fucking matter. I say that because rather than using the alignment system of Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2, this game uses a party reputation system instead. Which means the more good acts you do, the higher your party's reputation, but the more evil companions despise your ass, and vice versa. And neutral characters don't really give a shit. So it really doesn't matter what alignment I am, but since I'm a fire mage, I get the Find Familiar spell. Which gives me practically another pseudo-companion who's practically worthless. And it changes depending on your alignment, so... You know what, for this character, let's go neutral good. These characters believe that a balance of forces is important, but the concerns of law and chaos do not moderate the need for good. Since the universe is vast and contains many creatures striving for different goals, a determined pursuit of good will not upset the balance. It may even maintain it. If fostering good means supporting organized society, that is what must be done. If good can only come about through the overflow of an existing social order, so be it. Social structure itself has no innate value to them. A baron who violates the order of his king to destroy something he sees as evil is an example of a neutral good character. I don't really see how that actually is neutral good, considering what a baron who sees something as evil is not always evil. This description is fucking terrible. Moving on, our ability scores. Oh, this is gonna take a while. 81, we'll store that. Anything that has a score 80 or above is higher. That's why I showed you Varus earlier, because you can get scores up into the 90 range. I'm pretty sure you can get a score of a roll of 100, but I don't know if that's actually possible. I wonder what the percentage chance on that is. Okay, reduce all this down to fucking zilch. What's my strength stat? 18. Ugh. So get that up to 18, take a few more okay, Christmas minimum of 8. So we can have this character sheet, but we are about we don't have any common sense or judgment at all. Reroll. 88! This could be promising. What's your strength score? 1807. Now in second edition, the strength works a little bit differently. You have 17 and 18 with the fucking symbol, which essentially is 0, which is essentially 1 to 100, with 100 being the best before you start moving into ridiculously stupid category, which is 19 above. Okay, wait, don't decrease intelligence, I want to decrease charisma. Get that up to 18, get this up to 19. Knock a few points in that. Get that down to the minimum. Store. Let's see if I can get something better. You can spend hours just doing this. 82. Better, but no. 83. Eh. You mother... Oh, game. Of course you would do this to me while you're in this fucking 70s. I don't know charisma... Well, charisma is better for getting certain items at the beginning of the game and more gold. Wisdom, I don't know what the fuck this does in terms of saving throws. Intelligence, we actually need this for casting spells. A character who has a score of 8 or less is illiterate and can't use scrolls or most wands regardless of their class. Yeah, that figures. The game fucking taunts me with this shit. Now if that was a 0-0, I would go for that in a heartbeat, but fuck you. Baldur's Gate is not kind to me, to anyone, so any chance I could swing the tables in my favor is a godsend. Hell, though, I don't think I can keep this up for an hour of character creation. This ain't in deep like it is in Neverwinter Nights 2 or 1. Ugh. Come on, game. Give me a good roll. You're not gonna give me a good roll now, are you? Oh my god, it's the fucking curse. And I actually have to pay attention, because if I do this like I usually do, I'll go fucking cross-eyed and start blanking out and miss a really good roll. That's like fucking 93. $88! Let's see what you give me. I can work with this. Yeah. I need at least an 88 to get decent statistics. Go figure. Store. Reroll. That was an 86 I just passed, like a moron. Very thankful double-clicking doesn't work with this crap. Fortunately, I have this in a window, so my cursor goes off screen. That's gonna cause some issues in game. Nope. Come on, game. You know you want to do this. Come on. 85. Shit. It doesn't really matter if I can get my strength score into upper 80s, 90s to even double zeros, which represents 100, which is essentially increases your carry weight and damage. Melee weapons, or weapons in general. Now that I think about it, I'm not an expert at this game. I am passable in knowledge. There are plenty of things in this game that I do not understand or never did. Ugh. Come on. You know you want to stop giving me fucking 78s. Wow, I am having terrible luck. For the record, Varus was the highest I ever gotten on this fucking character roll. Oh, there's an 88. Oh, it was better too. Damn it. 86. 2 points less, but no. Come on, if I could just get my strength in the fucking 80s, that'd be great. 5, no. I'm gonna be mainly hitting things in combat for a long fucking time, so the ability to do more damage is key, because this game is fucking dull at points. 89! What are you going to be? Shit. That's what you're gonna be, you're gonna be shit. It's not like I can't buff it with spells, though, that's the problem. It's like a certain 93! I'll take it! I found my roll. That's max, that's max. Get this max. Woohoo! 1 point to charisma. We're good! Store, just in case. We're done? We're done. Skills. Now, because we're a fighter mage, we have access to all of the weapon types and styles that you can get in the game. You'll be given proficiencies to start your character with. These represent the ability to effectively use weapons. You may choose from any of the selectable proficiencies available to your character class. As your character is a fighter, he'll be able to choose the same proficiency up to 5 times. This will grant him additional levels of specialization with the weapon listed. Keep in mind that a character can use any weapon available to his race and class, whether he has proficiency with it or not. However, if he attacks with a weapon that he is not proficient with, he suffers a penalty to his attack roll. The penalty varies according to class. Check the manual for more information. Proficiency slot. 1 point. Character can use the weapon with no penalties, which mean you don't need to roll a fucking 22 to hit an armor class of 0, which is physically impossible on a 20-sided dice. Specialized. The character receives +1 to hit, +2 damage, and for warriors only, receive an extra half attack per round for the selected weapon. And it just stacks over and over. And all extra attacks are only available to warrior classes and their specializations. But since I'm not specializing in anything, I don't get the bonuses. And I can't progress further than having specialized in any proficiency. So no extra damage, speed factor, or extra attacks per round. Instead, I had to deal with what I deal. So we're going to go with single weapon style, which gives us a -2 bonus on our armor class, and we inflict critical damage on a roll of 19 to 20, and we're going to specialize in longswords, which gives us a +1 to hit, +2 damage, and for warriors only, an extra half attack per round with selected weapon. I'm not sure if this works for fighter multi-classes. I'm going to assume it doesn't. I'm pretty sure that's pure warrior only. The text is misleading. Next. The mage book spells. You may choose 2 spells to put in your spellbook. These will be spells that your character currently has knowledge of at the beginning of the game. Specialist mage spells that belong to their school have a green outline on them. You must pick one of these spells before continuing on. Well, protection from evil? No. Friends? No. Get rid of that shit. Let's see, since we're a mage, we can learn spells via scrolls, so we're not limited on anything. Unlike a sorcerer, who, while having massive amounts of spell castings, has a small selection of spells, as usual. Okay, find familiar. This enables the caster to summon a familiar to act as his aid and companion. Familiars are typically small creatures. A creature acting as a familiar can benefit a wizard, conveying its sensory powers to its master, conversing with them, and serving as a guard, scout, spy as well. A wizard can only have one familiar at a time, and he has no control over what sort of creatures that answer the summon, if any come at all. Note, this spell may only be cast by the protagonist. This is why I picked a mage, because any other wizard with this spell is practically useless. The creature is always more intelligent than others of its kind, typically by 2 or 3 intelligence points, and it's bound with the wizard, confers upon an exceptional long life. The wizard has an emphatic link with the familiar, can issue it mental commands. The caster receives half the familiar's total hit points, rounded down, as bonus hit points. However, the caster must take care of the tree's familiar well, for if the familiar should die, the caster loses the bonus HP and the familiar's hit points as damage. Also, when a familiar dies, the caster loses 1 point of constitution permanently. Let's not try to do that. For an example, mage has 12 hit points and casts Find Familiar. The imp summon has 9 hit points, so the caster gains a bonus of +4 hit points. The caster now has 16 hit points. If the familiar dies, the caster loses 4 hit points, putting it back at 12. losing 1 point to Constitution permanently, which may cause additional hit point loss and takes 9 damage. And since we're neutral good, we get a Pseudo Dragon, which is available to lawful and neutral good characters. 12 HP, so cut that in half. We gain an extra 6 HP. Has an armor class of 0, so an enemy would need to roll a 20 if they're at level 1 to hit it. A magic resistance of 35%. 2 attacks per round at 15 Thaco for 1d3 damage. You can cast Blur once per day. It regenerates 1 HP per round. Immunity to level drain, sleep, and petrification. Lawful neutral gains a ferret. Lawful evil gains an imp. Neutral gains a rabbit. Neutral evil gains a dust method. Chaotic good gets a fairy dragon. Chaotic neutral gets a cat. And chaotic evil gets a quasit. Cat is... I'm surprised that the rabbit has the most fucking magic resistance out of the bunch. I think, like, the cat, the Pseudo Dragon, and the rabbit are the best out of the bunch. Which is fucking hilarious. Anyway, we're going to learn this, and we're also going to learn the neat little spell known as... See, when it comes to level 1 attacking spells, I usually either go for Magic Missile, which is staple, or my favorite, Chromatic Orb, which just gains significantly stronger the higher you go. For example, at 12th level, you deal 2d8 acid damage and instantly kill the victim. Of course, they have to make their saving throw, or they don't. I love Chromatic Orb. It's one of my favorite spells. Let's see, at level 1, we're going to be doing 1d4 and blindness the target. Versus... Magic Missile does 1d4 plus 1, so that's a maximum of 5 versus 4, but this only launches 1 missile at this point. It would only become stronger as we go on, so at the start, Chromatic Orb will do us for now. Done with our spell slots. And we're going to memorize Find Familiar first. Appearance? Oh boy, this, instead of a selection, it's now a slider. Hooray! Now let's, well, you can change the color, that's a damn shit, that's a good thing. This is sensitive as balls. Fortunately, we can't get rid of the leather, so we're gonna have to make do with the all black. Skin tone is fine. A hair color? Yeah, let's just make him a ginger, why not? Now blonde hair works. Ah, my personal favorite. The voice selection. Let's hear what the default is.
Onward!
No.
Death to you all!
If I was insane.
Your life ends here. I alone belong here.
If I'm a bard.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
If I'm drunk.
You got this coming!
My preferred voice.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
I'm not British.
Get over here.
Do I look like a Cockney orc? No, I do not look like an orc boy, so...
You got this coming!
If nobody else is gonna step up, why not?
Exactly. There's our preferred voice. Whoo, boy! Now for a name for this character. I would call him Jack, but that's been done to death now. Let's do something a little different. Let's call ourselves... what sounds like an elven name? This is probably gonna be something completely different, but... let's just call ourselves Vash. Could be short for something. And we get a pre-made biography. Inspired by your foster father's loving tales, you have always dreamt of living the life of an adventure, traveling the land by your wits and talents alone. The grounds of the keep are often the stage for many an imagined battle, must do the consultation of the monks that share your home. Companions your age do being somewhat of a rarity, you endured by playing every role yourself, a habit that stayed with you as you entered into adulthood. As Gorion used to advise you, a little bit of everything makes a better soup. Depends on what's being put in the pot, old man. That depends on what's being put into the pot. You know little of how you came to be a ward of Gorion's, but over the years you have gleaned something of your mother's tale from his vague allusions and from the words he sometimes utters in tear-filled sleep. She was an elf from the high forest and a friend of his for many seasons. As you have no memory of her, nor any keepsakes to remind you of her existence, you have come to believe that she has died while giving birth to you. Perhaps it was the pain of such parting that led Gorion to cloister himself within the narrow halls of Candlekeep and raise you as his own. Of your father, you have learned nothing. We're going to learn that as we go on, because this character has clear defined backstory in terms of Baldur's Gate storyline. And of course, if you want to change it to whatever you feel like, have at it, because it lets you. But we're good. Now you can create your own party and finagle with it if you want, but where's the fun in that? Except, and our difficulty selection. Oh boy. Okay, from the top, story mode. The party gains all the benefits of the easy difficulty, and they cannot die in combat. Only useful if you're chasing after achievements. Thank you, Steam version, for being stupid. Easy mode. The party gains a +6 bonus to luck. What the fuck luck does? I don't know! Oh, excuse me. Enemies have their damage reduced by 50%. Party members cannot permanently die. Hit points rolls are maximized. And spells can be copied in spell books without failure. That's why having motherfucking high intelligence is necessary for a wizard, because that can actually fail. 2 difficulties down. Normal difficulty. Enemies deal 25% less damage. Party members cannot permanently die. Hit points are maximized. And spells can be copied in spell books without failure. And of course, the cool core rule setting. This setting is aimed at veteran players who are well versed in AD&D mechanics. Enemies deal full damage, party members can permanently die, and spells aren't guaranteed to be copied in spellbooks. And hard is just core rules with 50% more damage from the enemies. Insane is even more damage from the enemies. And the Legacy of Baal mode, which is just bullshit mode. Enemies have all the benefits of insane difficulty, as well as significantly more hit points, improved THAC0, better saving throws, and more attacks per round. Warning: Legacy of Baal can only be selected at the start of the game, and once selected, it cannot be changed. Fuck you! If I wanted to be fucking stressed out to hell, I'd play something else. Okay, I'm either going... You know what? I always pick normal. I had a character going on easy mode that was just sniping everyone with a fucking longbow and was a fucking ranger archer. That was fun, but boring. I'm gonna go with normal for now. If it gets too easy, I'll switch it to the core rules. Venture forth.
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Faerun. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, and now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
Gotta love it when the text scroll is faster than the fucking narration. I'm not sure if it's because of the window, or the game, or whatever. Done. Journal update. Gorion, my foster father, has informed me that we must leave Candlekeep and set on a journey. He has given me some gold and purchased supplies for the road, including weapons and armor. Unfortunately, I can't... There we go. Let's make this chat box a little bit bigger. There we go. First things first, summon our familiar. And our HP should jump up to 16! Let me get a nice little pseudo-dragon. Let's talk to the pseudo-dragon.
Top of my to-do list.
The small dragon-like creature flutters its wings happily, looking at you with almost kaleidoscope eyes. You wish something? It awaits your attention, tail flickering. Let's pet and play with it for a bit. The pseudo-dragon coos with delight, its multicolored eyes whirling as you pat its warm leathery hide. You are very kind to me, my lord, it purrs. Oh god, I'm gonna be doing a lot of voice acting. This is gonna be fun! Because even though there is voices for the characters, there's not that much. Ugh. Now come here, I want to pick you up, put you on my pack where it's a bit safer than the road. Its eyes bright and practically used to your arms, ready to be stowed amongst your belongings where it can sleep and occasionally poke its head out. This way, we gain the full benefits of having the familiar with us, without the added danger of it being in the field and tempting death. This is your familiar, a pseudo-dragon curly curled up and safe within your backpack. The wizard-like... Wizard? The wizard-like creature? Okay, I didn't know I could make a fucking wizard my familiar. What is this, familiar of 0? Jesus Christ. The lizard-like creature is quite intelligent and fairly well armored and quick, if not too much damaged in combat. But its magical claws are able to render some enemies unconscious. It is quite resistant to magical spells. It can also cast Blur. We're carrying 5 pounds of equipment. Most of that is taken up by this stupid staff. Let's get rid of it. We can't sell it, and we only have 80 gold to our name. That's not a problem. We don't need much money in terms of armor. Now, we're not going to be leaving Candlekeep just yet, because there are quite a few quests we can do here. But first off, let's talk to Winthrop the Innkeeper.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? But don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance free as per Candlekeep's coaches, don't you know? Well, you always were a big hitter, Winthrop. That gets funnier every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite as often. Just having to be a little fun to you, my friend. Monks may be walking about with poles on their nethers, but you know you're always welcome here, my son. Right, and did you? Well, he did. Now, is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Let's see your stock. What do you have? We can buy a fucking room to sleep in. I don't know why you would. We can buy stuff from him. We can even buy a couple of drinks. And we'll get rumors in exchange. Instead, we're going to buy a couple of things. First, we're going to buy a longsword. We're also going to buy a thing of crossbow bolts. We're also going to buy a helmet. Why are we buying helmets? Because it protects against critical hits. This class of open face helmet, made of reinforced leather or metal, covers most of the head save for the face and neck. These helmets are commonly provide most protection for the nose. Not usable by monks. bards, mages, monks, thieves, and Kensei warriors. Bye. We're done here. Because we are a warrior multi-class, we can wear this as a mage. And our default dexterity, AC is a 4. Thanks to the -6 from weapon style and dexterity. We're gonna be sticking for long swords for a long time. And we only need to roll a 16 to hit an AC of 0 at this point. Yay! And 7 to 14 damage. Oh boy, this is going to be a long haul. Well, we got our weapon. Now it's time to do some thievery. How do we do that? We force open the lock and take everything. If this were the base game, this wouldn't be happening because they'd be calling the guards every single time. Thankfully though, we got the armor spell and the infravision. I'm not going to be using them, but I'll take them anyway.
Top of my to-do list.
The game gives me the option to steal everything and not have to deal with the consequences of my actions. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Oh, because I'm not full screening my ability to scroll with my mouse is gonna be a pain in the arse. Let's see if I can force this open. I keep forgetting I have high strength on this character. I can force open most of these chests open except for one, which I think is this one. You have failed to force the lock. You have failed to force the lock. Yeah, I don't think that's the one I can't open at this point. And the R2 rooms are occupied, so I can't steal anything from them. So, oh well. Talk to the green monks if you want to learn about the tutorial.
Yeah, I'll get right on
Fuck that. Instead, we're going to speak to Firebeard Elvenhair. I feel sorry for you.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Oh yes, that fucking quote is forever in this game. Oh yes, I'm back from the howled halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Bargos was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Grand's ward, aren't you? My, you're coming down to your own. If you were pretending old man, jealous of you to say so. I don't identify Squirrel Tethril in the inner grounds. You should be done examining it now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Firebeard Elvenhair, an old mage who makes his occasional visit here from Bargos, is also identified with Tethril in the inner grounds, blah blah blah. I could not read it fast enough. I swear, if I me to run its endless errands, this keep crumbled to the very dust from which it sprang. I like the journal entries the character writes for himself. It's past personality to it.
Top of my to-do list.
Well, since this will be easy, I just need to find the red one out of this whole entire bunch. Oh god. Oh, this is going to be a hassle with the middle mouse button.
In the year of the turrets, a great host will come from the east like a plague of locusts. So saith the wise Alondo.
Ah, the doomsayers. Well, voices, actually. They will tell you prophecies, which involve...
across the dales. The great lizards of the north shall descend with fire and fury. So saith the great Alondo.
They essentially reference other Dungeons and Dragons games and lore. Which one's the one that says something special?
In the year of the
Lord
turrets,
of murder shall
a great host will come from the east
but
like a
in
plague
his
of
doom he
locusts.
shall spawn a
So
score
saith
of
the
mortal
wise Alondo.
progeny. Chaos will be sown from their passage.
In the year of the turrets,
So
a
saith
great
the
host
wise
will come from the east
Alondo.
like a plague
The
of
Lord
locusts.
of murder shall
Indeed, yo shirt. Indeed. Where the fuck is this asshole? Now, if you want to get out of here right fast, Ryan's over here. And since Tethril's not here, he's probably on the other side, wandering around. Actually, now that I think about it, options menu, gameplay. Yep, we're good. I think I set everything up the way I wanted it to be when I was making sure this game was actually running. Okay, you red-robed bastard, where are you? Come on, you're around here somewhere. Man, this fucker does not want to show up for me. Wow. Okay. Well, fuck you then, old man. I'll find you later. Whoa. Area map back. Okay. I turned on the option that shows me what I can actually move through on a map. I didn't expect it to be like this. I'll stick with this for now, because that is blinding. Ah, Vilda.
Hello there.
Oh, hello. Have you seen my copy of the History of Halrua anywhere? You know how I just can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought a bit of fresh air just to ease here. Oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, you find it? I really do need it back.
Hello there.
No. Double clicking. Why? Dear absent-minded Falda has lost another one of her books, The History of Halrua. This time. Last time she was a Candlekeep, she lost an entire 4-volume set in the hay we keep for the cows. Apparently she likes sticking her books where the cows feed. I wonder why. I have some issues about this. Ah, priest quarters. Could the person I'm looking for be in here?
Hello?
Oh, goody, goody! I was gonna find you first. You're the word of Gorion, no doubt. I do not recognize you. Who are you, and what are you doing here in the priest quarters? Who I am is not important, but you, who you are, is very much so. I apologize for this dirty bit of business, but I must seek your death. A pity, I know, but it would seem your head is worth an exceptional amount to me. I'd kill you myself, and I need not share credit with anyone. And our first example of combat. Let's see how well you do, Shank. Visceral combat, ladies and gentlemen. 7 slashing damage to Shank, and he's dead. And I gained 20 XP. And one quality of life improvement is the click loot button, which shows all the loot that drops from enemies.
Way ahead of you, boss.
I'll just be looting this place of all its goods. The game's not gonna punish me for it. I don't care. I am a klepto-fucking-maniac. Just to make sure I don't have anything set to... Nope, I don't. Vash, you cut yourself above the brow. There. What is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tell me that something is very wrong indeed. It's nothing, Par. One of the cats just didn't like me petting it today. I'm alright, really. Yes. Well, get what you need from the inn then, and for Gorion is desperate for you to be off. Ah, boy. Oh, yeah. Someone wishes me dead. Gorion was right to think we are no longer safe here, though I have no idea why someone would want to cause me harm. The attempt of my life may have been laughable, but I fear there will be more threats to come.
Way ahead of you,
Indeed,
boss.
although the encounters in this area are full of fucking idiots. What about you, Dreppin?
What do you need?
Phil, I left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there besides the cow. If you can run it over to her and come back, I got some plans for you. I'm gonna be running the gambit on my voice acting talent, or lack thereof, today, aren't I? Oh, this is gonna be a bit of a long video, like it isn't already long. Stay hydrated, no matter what.
Hello there.
Oh, my book! Oh, you remind me, Graham, when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know. But he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny even. You must be a very special child, indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent stature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. Poor absent-minded fellow, give me a gem for turning your lost book. Candle seems to continue to defy all laws of economics. The more books it holds, the greater... All defies all laws of economics. The more books it holds, the more valuable they become to those who read them. The greater the supply, the greater demand. Bah! All this thinking is making my head hurt. Time to pull out this gen and get something useful for it. Wow! The character's a smartass. I approve. Wait, what am I doing? I need to go back to fucking drip pan over here. Ugh. Okay, don't want to knock over my fucking lamp stool. Lamp stool? Lamp table that has a lamp on it. Okay, what do you got for me, boy?
What do you need?
Nice day, isn't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though. Her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions of antidote for Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates this morning, so I bet he's got a few of them lying around somewheres. I can't do a southern accent. Nessa the cow is feeling a bit under the weather today. Drippins asked me to get a potion of antidote from Hull, who's been posted to the gate this morning. It appears that Hull's been using to avoid his morning hangovers. How or why a potion that cures fucking poison gets rid of hangovers, I can't explain. Ah, Yondalar.
Hey,
Hey there, Vash. I see you're up early this day. Well, your father Grind has asked me a strange favor. Seems he wants to learn some fighting and asked me to be your teacher. So I'll brought your staff with you. I see you brought a sword instead. Good for you. Just don't kill me with it. Hostile creatures, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay. Hit you. Got it. You did good, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the gate warden if you want some experience in fighting with a group of people. You can find them just south here. Out there, I could be reporting how to handle a fight with your allies. Ow. Well, that was pointless. I won't see you guys in that building, that's for damn sure. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of that building yesterday already. Up to it, get in there! Oh, this is one of my favorite journal entries. River has once again pressed me into service into a storehouse. All reports suggest that our feline forces have turned traitor and the rats are on the offensive. It appears I am our last hope in the face of such an awesome display of power. Farewell, dear journal. Farewell. Whoever wrote these has a sense of fucking humor I can appreciate. Now if I could only just get into the fucking door. There we go. Yay, time to kill some rats. Let's fuck shit up. Oh boy. You resisted 11 damage, but you still died from 2 slashing damage. And can you stop waving your sword like a bloody fucking feather duster and hit somebody with it? Thank you.
Top of my to-do list.
Any more? No, but if I hold tab, I can see what I can interact with. And Q is quick save. I'm gonna be spamming that a lot as soon as I exit Candlekeep. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Ah yes, kill them like the rats they are. Glorious battle like this world has ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces, don't spend it all in one place. Mental note, don't join the armed forces. They never inform you of the full danger when you enter, and they always pay a squat when you leave. River gave me all of 5 gold pieces for my life in the line in there. Isn't there a Candlekeep People's Revolutionary Front I could join somewhere? Oh, this is fucking more hilarious than it should be for me. My god. Okay, Hall, you bastard, where are you? There you are. Oh, hey kid, I woke late this morning, left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want it to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now before the gate warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Drippins needs some for old Nessa. Hull, one of the ever-present watchers here in Candlekeep, forgot his sword in the barracks this morning. He has asked me to fetch the weapon from its resting place in a chest against the right wall.
Our rules are very strict.
Soon to be gone, will ye? Aye, Garayan asked me to teach you a wit about the fine arts of old mass combat before you leave. Can I pique your interest with Vash? Unfortunately, Gorian's in a hurry to get warned. I'm afraid I can't spare the time. Sorry. Are you sure about the one? It would be best if you took the time to learn it now rather than curse your ignorance later. Gorian himself asked me to do this, Dean, and I'll not offer it to you twice. Whatever little knowledge I have, I'm sure will be sufficient. Thank you. Besides, Gorian will protect me should any encounter trouble. He'd be best he always been. Worse than trying to talk sense to all around himself. Now, there be duties that need attending to, and I'll not suffer a brat like he any longer. Fuck you too, asshole. You're lucky you're wearing armor, otherwise I'd slipped a sword into you. Where'd that come from? Now, I made the argument that in Neverwinter Nights 2, having an elven protagonist doesn't really make a lot of sense narratively, but the same thing happens in this game. The only difference is I can't think of a reasonable excuse. Oh, I know why. It's because the fucking age thing for elves in Neverwinter Nights 2 is default is 120. Here, physically in human years you're 20 years old, but if I'm remembering right, elves can age faster if they're raised amongst humans. I think that's how it works. This is a bunkhouse. Anyone in the bunkhouse?
I've a blade.
Oh no, they're an assassin. Great. Hey there. Regards with the whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. But what business is that of yours? I'd be making my business if I please. Just thought I'd have a look at you myself before I put a blaze down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash, should they say, but I'll show them. Really, what's your name? Carbos. Carbos. Okay, Carbos, let's see you do better. You did worse than Shank. I am not surprised. You didn't even get to hit me.
Top of my to-do list.
I got the first round and you die immediately. Well, that's another assassin. After my head.
Top of my to-do list.
Okay, where's that asshole that shows up? You?
Something on your mind?
Oh, I heard shouting Vash. Are you alright? It's better if you don't ask questions, Karan. You have instructed and inspired me throughout my childhood, and your heart would break to see what has just transpired here. Oh, child, you are too young for the life that is threatened to be thrust upon you. You should be fully equipped for your journey. I pray you run now to Gorian on the library steps where he is anxious to depart. I think I'm slurring up my words, but I don't know if it's making it worse or better for dialogue. Okay, Watcher, you gonna stand there? Or are you gonna get out of my way? Yeah, get out of my way, like the bitch that you are. Although a lot of you can probably kill me right now. Let's see, this should be Hall's chest. Potion of antidote. And Hall's longsword. Okay, go. Fuller.
I should have joined the army.
Oh, what a meat-filled night. That Hall is just too much. Poor sap had to go to mend the kid this morning too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you anyway? Oh, I was just wondering if you have any errands I could run, Fuller. Errands? Yeah, actually, I need a quarrel crossbow bolts. You go get some off of Winthrop at the end, I reimburse you. Oh, very well, there'll be full queuings in it for you too, before you can stop giving me that look. Fuller is recovering from last night's meat fest in the barracks. After a little pestering, he agreed to give me a little change if I fetch a few crossbow goals from the innkeeper, Winthrop. You actually get a bonus from this quest if you have high charisma.
I should have joined.
Here you are, you little money grower. Put a few gold pieces in your purse. Fuller gave me a lousy 10 gold for running his errands. I bet I get at least 15 for being an errand runner in Baldur's Gate. Yeah, if you have a high enough charisma, he'll give you a magical dagger, which will save your life, because non-magical weapons in this game suck ass. And there's a very good reason, and I'm going the completely wrong direction. I should be going this way. I say that because there's something called the Iron Crisis that's happening on the Sword Coast lately. And it's really, really stupid. And I fucking hate it. The sooner I get a +1 longsword, the sooner I can put that shit out of my mind. Oh, took your sweet time, didn't you? Gorian's a fool for trying to bring you up, right? You can tell him I said so too. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this whole iron crisis is the result of twerps like you wandering off with people's swords. Here's 10 gold pieces. Now get out of here. I'm on duty. Well, fuck you too, asshole. Hull gave me 10 gold pieces for ringing his own dumb sword. I should charge him extra for the tongue lashing he gave me, though. Okay, it's time to head up back to old Nessa. Give him, well, Dreppen actually, and give him the stupid antidote. And then see if I can find the fucking asshole that has Firebeard's scroll. And sell some things off of Winthrop.
What do you need?
Hey, yo, wonder you stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor, though. As though I hear bands out there as soon as Kizia is looking to get it off your back. I just hope this whole Iron Crisis business is wrapped up soon. Well, I found that potion for Drippett's cow. I just hope it's what you think it is, not a potion of fire breath or something. Oh, God, that would be nasty if it was. That'd be an interesting day for the freaking pens. You feed the cow a potion that's supposed to get rid of its sickness and it starts breathing fire! Or it comes out the other end. Either way, it's disastrous. Now, where's that fucking red wizard asshole? I say red wizard, but he's not an actual red wizard. He's just wearing red robes. And he isn't this douchebag. Saith the wise Orlando. There you are, you bastard. Firebeard sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return this scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gurion. He's waiting for you at the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it's a matter of great urgency. I retrieved the scroll from Tethro as well, head back to the inn and return to Firebeard. Hooray! Will I actually get a worthwhile reward? Probably not. And now to head back there. Thankfully, though, the AI is smart enough to figure out how to do proper pathing most of the time in this game. Firebeard, I got your scroll back. I could be a dick and keep it.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
I'm sure it is, Firebeard. Oh, I'm glad to see the age is not hard in your heart towards an old man. Since myself, I'll take all your identify scrolls. I have a great use for these type of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell, and it will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. Old Firebeard was grateful for my help. He cast a spell on me so it will protect me from any evil I might meet tonight. I don't know what's out there beyond these walls, but I guess I'll find out soon enough.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
I'm sure it is. Winthrop, I got a bunch of shit I want to sell to you. All these daggers, this warhammer, this gem, the silver ring, and this dagger. I could get some more healing potions for free, but that involves a little bit of stealing in a crowded building. And I don't want to risk it. Just as an emergency, I'm going to buy another longsword. Because when the Iron Crisis pops it in its ugly head at the worst possible moment, I'll feel it.
Way ahead of you, boss.
And it's going to suck diddly dick. Okay, let's get down here. Yeah, Tathril bugs us again. He's essentially going to tell us that all the side quests have been completed.
It's me, Imoen.
Ah, yes it is. Say hello to Imoen. Practically our only childhood companion in this entire fucking keep. I'm surprised that stuffy old Gurion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puff God's Winthrop was looking for me. But I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What you been up to? Sorry, we went a very not chat today, little one. Good old foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but I will not say to where. Little one? I'm not much younger than you. Well, you sure got tall fast, relatively anyway. Oh, don't you start that shit. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with you. Yep, really wish I could. Yes, sir, really do. Alright, I get the message. I'll ask you if you can go with us. Oh, don't be silly. Grian would never let you finish that sentence. Especially after what that letter of his said. Did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw an alert. Nope, I'll just go back to work now. You better go. Grian is waiting. God damn it, Emma. Hello, Grian.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
Oh, this is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It's very important that you pack your possessions so we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there's no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Well, I'm ready to go now.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them.
Yeah, sure. I'll trust them. Oh shit, I will.
Don't worry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time.
Now, there won't be that much time left, Ryan, trust me.
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Sunshine, get out of
Especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Unfortunately.
Hey, it's me, Emma.
Sorry I followed you, but I never got a Candlekeep. Those monks are such a bore. Never a decent coin in their pockets either. When I saw Grian, I am so sorry. Kinda figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known Grian would not even tell me? I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he still might have. It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you wander around here all alone. Never let a friend down. No, sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. And everyone has joined our party, involuntarily. Oh boy. Well then, let's see. We made a character. Essentially got kicked out of our home because their entry rules are bullshit. And our protector is now dead. Great, and we're just getting started on our level 1 journey. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Next time! Oh, we got a lot of things to do. But until then, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see y'all next time. And I can't do any fucking emotes for this fucking playthrough. That's annoying.